she saw her own missing person notice in the newspaper. Following the clues, she found the person who had posted it. It turned out to be her ex-husband's sister. The sister said that her ex-husband was near death. His only wish was to see her and their son one last time. Recalling her ex-husband's history of domestic violence, Laura still felt afraid. The next day, she went to the hospital to confirm his condition. The man apologized for his past violent behavior. When he saw that their son hadn't come, his true nature instantly showed. The two had a heated argument. Afterward, Laura left the hospital. The story begins many years earlier. To protect her son from their father's abusive behavior, Laura had to move frequently with him. She and her mother shared a long-held secret. Their son had no idea. She always lied to him, saying that his father was working on a distant cargo ship and couldn't come home. Yet the boy couldn't help missing his father. He would write letters to his father, pouring out his feelings. Each time, his mother secretly retrieved the letters from the post office. Then, the mother would impersonate the father and write replies to the boy. She told Frankie that she was working on the ACC cruise ship and couldn't return home for a reunion. She even invented many legendary stories of crossing the oceans. Frankie was born deaf, but he was a clever child. He once won first place in a lip-reading competition. Geography was his favorite subject because his father's letters often mentioned many different places. One day, his deskmate deliberately wrote "deaf boy" on the desk. Frankie didn't get angry. He even corrected his deskmate's mistake. That day, Frankie's deskmate came to look for him. He looked around him politely, eventually focusing on the small knife and his treasured map of his father's shipping routes. Unexpectedly, the next day, his deskmate produced a newspaper. Opening it, they found news that the ACC cruise ship would arrive at port next Monday. Frankie put the newspaper away. His father had never mentioned this in any of his letters. His deskmate challenged him with a bet. His father wouldn't show up, and if the deskmate won, the knife would be his. If he lost, he would give his collection of football cards to Frankie. Reluctantly, Frankie agreed to the bet, driven by his desire to meet his father. He wrote another letter, pleading with his father to return when the ship docked. Laura sat on a bench by the sea, looking helpless. She remained there quietly until dawn. The shop owner downstairs noticed her. After learning of Laura's situation, the owner gave her a suggestion. Soon, he wrote down a phone number. Laura quickly arranged to meet the man. He was tall and handsome, seemingly the perfect candidate to play Frankie's father. Laura pulled a stack of envelopes from her bag, letters she had exchanged with her son over the years. To avoid disappointing her son, Laura had to find a fake father for him. She also showed him Frankie's photo. It turned out that the man was a crew member scheduled to set sail next weekend. He agreed to pretend to be Frankie's father. On the day the father and son were about to meet, Frankie suddenly went missing.